Hello, Facebook and YouTube. This is iLearn. I'm sorry you can't see because normally I don't have a bigger view, and man, I definitely need to make a better display area when I'm displaying stuff. I'm not making any sense. And I lost my light thing, so we could do some lighting here. But I mean, if you guys could see better, that's good. I feel relieved. Anyway, it's been a long time I ever would do a show and tell. I mean, normally I'm not really the first person, but there are other very famous YouTubers that show and tell their Transformer figures. I could joke down the name, Optimus, Emigo, the Lazy Eyebrow, Piaf, and there were other more. I can't. Oh yeah, Prime versus Prime. Anyway, before I want to do a show and compare, um, I'm still traumatized what happened to me at work early in the morning. Um, this is my first time I ever I got really stuck in the elevator. And how long I was stuck in there? I think it was 10 or 15 minutes. I mean, the worst part was I wasn't alone. I had a resident stuck with me when we were going up to whatever floors. I mean, I believe I was going to go to the fifth floor. He was going to four. He asked me, saying, "What floor are we on?" I wish I should have kept my mouth shut. I told him we're stuck in the middle between 4 and 5. Then he told me, "What if this elevator is going to drop hard and we both going to be dead?" It put me in a lot of trauma. I mean, other than that, I'm okay, but I don't think I'll ever want to take the elevator for a while. I'm just traumatized. So yeah, that's all I could say. So anyway, today I'm doing a Transformers show and compare. Is right these two. This is the two Optimus, the big boss, the head honcho, the original G1 Optimus Prime from the original Transformers cartoon. There are two, but they're both different. So here's close apart. So right here, right on my side, this is the MP10-V made by the third party. This is a KO downscale masterpiece Optimus Prime, MP10. This is made by the third party company in China, I believe, KBB and Bao. I lost the box. It's a long story. I think I had the other box for Ultra Magnus. This is KBB and Bao MP10-V Optimus Prime. The reason why it's V, they put the V on this display. I mean V on the title is he's a Voyager still. So they Kobe and Bao just grab the blue. I'm guessing took the blueprints off of the MP10 Optimus masterpiece Optimus Prime and made their own downscaled version of this. And not really a third party, it's a KO. So yes, this is a downscaled masterpiece Optimus Prime. The other one is the Earthrise Dash Kingdom Optimus Prime, made by the actual Hasbro. Hi Brian, good for you. Thanks for dropping by. And see, the major difference on these two is, I mean, they both look size, but MP10V is a bit wider than the Earthrise or Kingdom, and the front and the transform. I mean, the looks of the truck. Forgot what kind of truck it is that Optimus is. I'd rather call it a red truck. Awkward number. Anyway, and oh man, I lost my of thoughts. No thanks to that call. So anyway, their looks is different. I mean, they both look more still look like they're G1. Looks the actual G1 character. And for the Earthrise, I did a lot of I bought some upgrades and I did some custom painting on him. Like, if you type in on Google for Earthrise Optimus Prime, I mean, there used to be the gray parts that Hasbro did not really did a good job on, because usually Optimus leg is like, not leg, but shin and foot area is fully blue. And so I customized it. I custom paint the legs to fill in the missing colors. And I bought a few upgrades. Is the back piece that Hasbro? I am disappointed with Hasbro that they did a cheap thing, making Optimus missing a few points, like the back area. I bought an upgrade on eBay. I believe I forgot what's the name of the company. I think it's non-F, or I don't remember. And yeah, it's to fill in the gap. And this Optimus has his trailer, which I upgraded his trailer from the non-F production. And I don't have roller because I packed all my Transformers in boxes. I mean, I kind of opened up one box to take out a few Transformers to just throw in the display, and that's when I'm going to do some size comparison after I transformed him. So this trailer belongs to Earthrise. I used to have a trailer for the MP10-V, but I regret it. I really do. I broke it apart to transfer parts for the old G1 trailer, because I thought the MP10-V trailer is just way too long and big, but I just regret it. I wish I did not break it apart. I'm planning to rebuy it, but not now. I will do it right after my move. Because I mean, the MP10-V's trailer is much longer and taller than this one, and the pros and cons about this trailer. So for this trailer, is normally, if you see the cartoon, the Autobots like Jazz and the other that transform into cars could go fit into the trailer. This doesn't, only fit in the small car figures like Bumblebee and the rest of the mini Autobots. For this MP10-V, his trailer is much bigger. It could fit almost all the Earthrise and other figures in their vehicle form. Anyway, so enough said. Here's the size. These are the size. Since I'm comparing sizes, they're all the same. Now we will transform them. We're going to start with Earthrise because he's the easiest transformation. And I don't do explain how to show you how to transform. So if you want to learn, if you want to transform, if you want to learn how to transform this Optimus, go to just type in Earthrise Optimus Prime on Google or YouTube. So I'm going to transform him right now. And for the MP10-V, there are certain parts I will have to show you if you ever own this one. I'm going to give you a basic step to avoid breaking this, because this is there's some sensitive parts, which I've been doing this since, 3 years ago. And this one, transforming him many times. Sometimes, I don't know, why did Hasbro put cheap paint on his head and his hands and his certain area? Because some of the paint chipped off and I managed to repaint him. Anyway, I'm going to get back to transformation. Oh man, the custom painting really tightened the grip. And here's this part. This upgrade piece, the back piece, I'm going to remove it. And this transform for his back area. So this is for his back area. Now to get these open, get these open, get this open, get this open, pull out the arms. Next part is pull out everything. Put the ribs out, turn it around. And now the next part is open the back to pull out, reveal his head, to pull it out carefully without paint, having the paint chipped off. Then put the back piece back in. Pull this out. Put this back in, clip it back in. Pull out the arms. Reveal the hand. And the last part is put this piece on the back. And fold in the last part and turn into his butt wheels, which I will explain this after the other transformation. So here's Earthrise Optimus Prime, or Kingdom Optimus Prime. Now MP10-V. This is the big part. If I can't really explain it on the video, and I can't go far distance or close distance because I might mess up. So if you want to see the review how to transform MP10-V, type it up on YouTube. But I will show you a certain sensitive parts where I seen other people that were showing their Optimus Prime. I mean the MP10-V. Certain pieces were broken due to maybe strong grips. I don't blame them, or transforming it the wrong way. It's two ways. Okay, let's just deal with the blades first. I'll pull the blades later. So let's see. We open up the front piece because I kind of ruined the paint a little. Reveal the head. Okay, this piece will be folded carefully. Holy sweet Cybertron. Oh dear. Okay, I can't feel my legs. Oh, you can see my face. So sorry. Okay, we'll have to fold that out later. Next part is pulling out the arms. Oh, this is scary. This is the reason why, to get to know me, you guys, the reason why I transform my figure slowly, I take my time. Pull out the hands. Pull out the arms, Pull out the other arm. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, front row. Pushed in and folded in. There. Then we fold it. Oh, sweet Cybertron. Hold on. Just knocked down my phone. Oh dear. Actually, almost pushed the finish button. Okay. I think I need to move this a bit closer carefully. Stay. Okay, steady, steady, steady. Okay, where were we? I lost my thoughts. Again. Think this turns around. Throw in the wheels. Do, 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 do. And see, here's a sensitive spot right here, you guys. Like people that try to pull out this peg, it's like pull this way out and this broke off. So how I do this, I just pull this out carefully and pull it like this. Not by force. Just slightly just pull it out. But the trickiest part is clipping on this part into this part. This is the trickiest and scariest part for me, which I just let it clip it on. And all I had to do is put it close to my stomach. Okay, that's scary. There, so it's clipped on. And here's the next scariest part. I'm going to close the chest right here. This, you see, okay, for these two parts, this part, I see people that had a hard time frustrated accidentally broke one of the piece for the back. So normally, take your time on transforming. So normally for this part, it's a bit larger than this part. All you have to do is just move this arm like this and move this up. Carefully, slowly, take your time. And nothing broke on this side. And same as the first, we're going to carefully transform it. I'm going to put his arms down first. Right here. Yeah, here's the example, see? This is the scariest part. These parts and the grill part. It's just like very scary while transforming. And normally, if you guys have strong grips, just take it slowly. And you don't have to transform your figures fast. It's not like a record. Just take your time. And this is like a very expensive figure. Anyway, continue on continue on. Reveal the hand. Sweet Cybertron. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, make sure if you're going to transform him into robot mode, make sure you put the hand this way. And in truck mode, twist the hand this way. I mean, if you guys want to check it on the MP10 video for it, or MP10-V, or the actual MP10 Optimus, pretty much it will help you more. So same as the first. Then pull out the arms. Okay, that deals with the okay. I'm going to have to put some loose fits on this side. It's about to get loose very soon. Anyway, turn his waist around, and since I had this for 3 years, the yellow piece on his crotch area, the paint was starting to come off, so I had to repaint it. It's not look good. I might have to repaint it later when I'm done moving. Okay, pull out the leg. Oh dear me. 1, 2. And finishing up the last remaining. Holy sweet Cybertron. Really? Okay, last part is putting the arms together. And here is my MP10-V. Anyway, people. Oh dear, Cybertron. So here's the pros and cons about these two figures. So the pro is that these two are exactly like G1-like. And the con is the sizes because of these figures. So I'm going to show you an example. Bring out a few Autobots. So I brought a few of them out and transformed them into robot mode. So here's Studio Series 86 Jazz. Which, do you know what? I got an idea. We'll start with Earthrise. So here are the sizes with Studio Series 86 Jazz. Earthrise Wheeljack with the upgrade non-F. No, wait, it's not non-F. It's, I think, DK something. And here is Sideswipe. Which, I'm sorry, YouTube, I will show it to you. So here are the sizes. On the Facebook side, here's the sizes for this. And on the YouTube side, And I'll do opposite. I'll bring out MP10-V. I mean, see it. I mean, for them it goes up to right almost up to Optimus Prime's lower waist. For MP10-V, here it is. Almost like down, almost above his crotch area. And show this to Facebook for size comparison. And okay, that deals with it. Here's the other two deluxes, tall deluxe, and here is Studio Series 86 Ironhide and Buzzworth the Cup. Almost these two up to his arm area right here. And here you go, YouTube. I don't have anything to do a pointer, so yeah. Their heads are close to right between the shoulder and the forearms. And here it is with Earthrise. Right up to his shoulder. Here you go, Facebook. Right up to his shoulder. And the last two I will do is showing display of my third party. Here is Toy World Hegemon Megatron. Normally this is Zeta Toys Micron, since they remolded Hegemon. And here is Coronation Starscream. Yeah, so look at this third party Megatron. It's much taller than Earthrise, and little same height, almost the same height, both Starscream and Optimus. Well, it's up to past his shoulder. And here you go, YouTube. Which I'll do a review later on Megatron when I'm done moving, after I move. And removing this one, removing Earthrise. Here is MP10-V again. Last comparison. So yes, these two are about the same height, and Starscream goes up to his shoulder. And here you go, Facebook. Okay, that concludes all the size comparison. So normally it's just the hardest part is deciding which is best, people. But anyway, so the pro and con, the pro is they're good figures, and the con is the size comparison is mostly, the con part is MP10-V is a bit taller. But to me, I could live with it. I'm fine with it, because the reason why, so here's the con part. For Earthrise, because the con part I felt disappointed with Hasbro is making, they made the cheapest thing to put the wheels in the back to make it his butt wheel, which in the cartoon, Optimus doesn't have a butt wheel. Pretty much he's fully like Optimus Prime. Just like this figure, this doesn't have a butt wheel. This is all pretty much different. It's because it's different transformation. And to explain more, I did some customization on this figure. Like normally the MP10 did. I do have the MP10's normal ion cannon, but it was a puny one. And normally it starts in his back, but since I used a different ion blaster for him. I have no use for the puny blaster. But the downside part is that there's a big hole in the gap right here. I decided 3D printed red and then painted black. So there's no storage and no point of pulling it out where you store the gun. So I completely sealed it by putting a little crazy glue on the back, so it's completely stuck as one. Do I worry about if it's going to break? Well, I'm very careful now. I've been very careful having this for 3 years. So it's hard to decide who to display, which Optimus to display with the Siege Earthrising Kingdom. But for my own decision, the only Optimus figure that displays and completely is G1 is my MP10-V, because even though he's going to be a bit very tall, he's not completely tall over his Autobots friends. He's a bit taller, but you know what? I could live with it better than having this Optimus with a butt wheel cheek. If you ask why did I bought this Optimus, it's just I thought I want to get back on Earthrise, but here's a big disappointment is the arms, because he can't really do a display of revealing the Matrix as leadership. Like this, because he can't pull it out. For this MP10-V, yes, he can. All you had to do is just pull this out, turn it, and holy Cybertron. And the coolest part, his arm is long enough to, you could make him hold his chest to open up the Matrix of Leadership, which I'll show you the two Matrix. Wrong way. Yep, I'm going to put some loose kicks on this figure, on this side. It's starting to get loose already. So I'm going to reveal the Matrix of Leadership to you guys. If I could carefully open up his chest piece. There. So here's Earthrise Optimus Matrix of Leadership. It's kind of very small, especially when he holds it. It's so small you only reach to his 2 fingers. Normally in the cartoon, his Matrix of Leadership, he could put his whole entire hands on, which here is MP10's Matrix of Leadership. And the coolest part is, unlike the Earthrise, it has a shell to cover the Matrix. And normally, there's 2 ways. Go grab a small tool, not something to harm it. Or you have longer nails like me. Well, I don't really have longer nails, but if you have the patience to pull it out, go right ahead. There you go. Here's the MP10's Matrix of Leadership, which that's the coolest part. This Matrix I could use for my Kingdom Optimus Prime to hold the Matrix. Then because for Kingdom Optimus it has a very small matrix. It was just weird out. I hope I'm explaining it right, but if you have any questions or if you want to know the full review of these figures, just type it in on YouTube and go to one of those 3 or 4 famous Transformers YouTubers. Anyway, I think that I covered everything. So everyone that are Transformers collectors, it's your toy. Display what you want. If you like the Earthrise Optimus Prime and you want to put it as display, go ahead. Or you prefer the MP10-V, that's all right too. So there's no like pros. There's no like, don't do. I mean, don't display him. He's such, or don't display him. He's such. It's your toy, your Transformer collection, your display. It's yours. You choose what to swap out or who to display. To me, it's just my own opinion. I'm just going to display my MP10V. Anyway, this concludes the video, and have a good night. Pretty much, it's Wednesday. I should get packing because I have one more week till I move out. So have a good night. Later. Paul out. Lurd.